Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Media Podcast. This is this is episode 264, and it's going to be a crazy one today. It's going to be a little bit off. It's going to be a little bit loony.
You don't get to start a cast like that. Fuck.
Today I'm joined by the two worst fucking influences in my life. We've got the divine Alex and the non-divine Jamie.
Fuck you.
You're not hovering on your fucking legs, are you?
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
Can you when you edit the cast, can you like blow out what you're sitting on, so it just looks like you're just crouched hovering?
I could blur it out, or I could put something even funnier, like a certain trending frog from the early 2000s. We got one, folks. We got one.
That's like the third time I've done that. Fuck me.
Certain trending.
What is that referencing? I don't know what this one.
What? You watched me fuck with it earlier. In there.
What? I don't know what. I have no idea.
You do. You were there.
I can't remember.
Oh, my mouth was so full.
I'm gonna have to look at this because I'm confused with what this is.
I'm gonna find it in there. What are you looking for in there? A trending frog.
Oh, for fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck, is that really the payoff there?
Yes. That's what the trending frog is. What else would it have been? That's why it tickled me.
It's so not funny that I don't know that caused.
You never were tickled by Crazy Frog in the same way, to be fair.
No. I did have his CD though. What I did?
Did you actually?
Yes, I'd go outside with the CD player and with speakers, and I'd outside like this is almost like the Green, and I would play Crazy Frog because it was like I'm running around outside, and Crazy Frog would be playing.
That's some golden imagery.
I think someone smashed it up as well.
Was it just the one song?
No, he had a whole album, bro.
Was it like remixes of the one song there?
No, had a whole album.
Really?
Yeah, but someone smashed up a CD player.
Because they fucking heard like this. If I had like a neighbor and their kid like every day, every weekend after school, or every evening after school, blasting it from their jukebox.
It would be just you're getting worn down, and that is going to get smashed.
Well, we did do the intro, didn't we? I guess.
Kind of, but we haven't
Kind of went a little bit off the rails.
We haven't shouted out the lovely patrons over at Patreon for making the show possible in audio formats.
Which they can find on Spotify, iTunes, and SoundCloud.
And if you're Sandy tier or above, you get your names read out in the first week of each month.
And you get extra videos, and sometimes they might be extra by like half a year, maybe 3 months, we never know. It's pick a mix.
Yeah.
Roll of the dice.
If you want a video we recorded 6 months ago, boom.
It's yours now.
Yeah.
Or in 6 months from now.
If you want to see our opinions, if you want to see our workout routine, you can only get that from the 100 tier Patreon.
Oh my god. Playing with fire on this episode.
Oh, do you want to play
with water?
No. If James should be banned from sharp objects and especially fire. Hey, hand me that. Do you want me to show you something cool?
No.
No, I'm serious.
No.
Well, Jim, help me here.
Why? How?
Because I wanted to show you something cool, but James is
well,
hogging
James,
the candle.
give it to him.
Why? What's the cool thing about this fire?
Well, he's going to show us. That's
I
the
need to
whole
show you
point.
Look, watch this.
Look how burny it is.
What's fire, bro?
No.
Watch this. Ready?
Wow. Now hold your finger at the top.
You want me to burn myself?
Oh.
Not
Wow.
precarious at all.
What he's done,
Donkey, you're on fire.
He's stolen the heat source. It's cold, the window's open, it's actually quite chilly, and Alex is now...
Okay, have it back. Right, this is the JARCast, where we talk about
There you
subjects
go.
sometimes, and various fire hazards. Hey, maybe you can set your hair on fire for real. No! Fuck. That's, that's referencing an old one where James did do that, but it wasn't on camera.
Yeah, James just lit his hair on fire.
Do you not find fire fascinating?
Yeah, but it's scary.
I'm not scared of fire. At all. There's nothing
You
about
didn't
it
watch
that's-
enough of those like fire safety videos when you were in primary school.
I don't think I watched any fire safety
Do
videos.
you remember those? Like
No.
the scariest, most horrifying, like when the smoke fucking fills up, then you just go to sleep and you're just fucking sausaged, you know?
Yeah, I was always just like, okay, I'll lay down on the floor. Then you're fine.
What, go to sleep.
No, as in if your house is on fire and you're
Just
on
lie down.
Yeah,
You'll
just
be
lie down.
fine.
You'll be
Don't
fine.
worry about it. Don't get out of there. Just fucking lie down.
Let's have a nap.
Have you not considered your plan of attack if your house were to catch fire?
Yeah, I'd probably leave.
Mm.
Yeah, but you've got to get down the stairs by laying on the floor.
What if the staircase is on fire? That's why you need the backup ladder. One of those, like treehouse ladders, basically.
Have you got a ladder on your top floor?
Well, no, I need to, don't I?
No, this is why you just carry a fire extinguisher around with you everywhere. Wherever you go, have a fire extinguisher. But you've got to have one for every occasion and every type of fire. So you've got to be carrying around 5 fire extinguishers with you.
Yeah, but
24/7.
that's also how you get strength.
Exactly. And if once you're strong, you can just walk through the fire and you're fine.
Speaking of walking through fire, let's clean up.
That was fucking the smoothest one yet.
That's my goal. I try to make them as smooth as possible so you don't even
Seamless.
notice.
Mhm.
Seamless. Let's
just
do the
like-
housekeeping segment.
Yeah, let's do it.
Clean up some of the conversations from last episode, some of the nonsense that
mhm.
was left over. Robert DiGiorno can get us going. James going from trashing people eating things with ketchup to how he puts ketchup on pizza is possibly the most iconic James thing.
Have these people not eaten a shit pizza? You kind of got to put ketchup on it.
Jake Gibbard says, as someone with a partner who lives in Chippenham, I can attest that cock really is that good.
We suggest you try cock if you can.
Well, we haven't even tried cock, so we can't.
Oh, I've
suggest
tried cock.
When? You
Yeah.
had cock without us.
I had cock without you
When?
a few weeks ago.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you're lying.
No, I went in the morning.
No, you didn't. They're not even open in the morning.
I had cock, is what I'm saying.
In reference to this whole conversation of like spiking burritos and poisoning
this
people.
is still going.
The poison food saga.
Yeah, there's one more that I wanted to throw out there, just because this is quite a unique one, I feel like, from Blunderbuss 13. I think the best way to spike your burritos for thieves would be with hormones. I'm waiting until someone gets all sorts of issues from excess hormone intake for a long period of time.
No, I think that's the most evil. Because that's actually
yeah.
that's
That's what I was
long-term damage, not just shitting yourself or being sick. That's messing with your body a bit. That's evil. You're fucking evil.
Yeah, I'd say that's a bit...
Why don't we spike a burrito with antidepressants? Just,
yeah.
you know, no.
Yeah, I'll snag some ketamine and just sneak it into the fucking burrito.
No, you know what? I think James kind of finished this debate with the laxative thing.
Yeah. That's immediate. There's hopefully no
but
long-term...
Someone had a better solution, which is stick the hottest shit in it. Because then it's not... You could just say...
Yeah.
That's going to make them shit themselves if they're not
Yeah,
used to
that's
heat.
even better.
And you can just be like, oh, I like my shit hot.
Yeah.
That-
Some of that
that's
regret,
really good.
chuck that in a burrito,
Yeah,
and they're
like
going to
a
be
fuck
regretting.
ton.
Yeah.
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 He has
like
one bite and he's burning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's
And
no
that's-
way he's hiding it.
Yeah.
You're seeing it. You're
And
seeing that
exactly, so
reaction.
you know who's done it,
Mhm.
and there's absolutely no harm, and there's no way you to connect it back to you as a malicious.
Yeah, you just say, I like hot food. What do you mean?
Mm.
Exactly.
It's not that hot.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're gonna make lunch for work, make it as hot as possible.
Yeah, that's step one. Just increase your spice tolerance to an absurd level. So you're protected.
You'll never have your lunch stolen.
LG Grail left a comment, nicely addressing last episode's name of mice beef. He says, I meant mince beef. I'm French and have dyslexia, but it's an honour to have a cast named after one of my typos and spelling mistakes.
Well, try harder next time.
No, I'm with Jim on this.
No, I think it's okay to make spelling mistakes. I make them all the time. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Bullying dyslexic people. Do you not know I'm dyslexic?
Oh no, I was more hung up on the French bit. I was just bullying a French person for a second.
Yeah, we're British, James. We're all used to a bit of xenophobia around here.
Ah yes, Hooper left one, an angry one. Saying you dislike fish and chips, as a coastal Devonian, I immediately said fuck off at my screen. I can understand if you guys don't have fresh fish though. Swidder's life is harder than I thought.
Yeah, you're just privileged. You're just
Yeah,
privileged.
Take your privilege. That's like saying that's like saying some applicable metaphor.
Would you eat like a fat battered maggot and chips? Like a fat maggot.
What's
I
the
don't
point of
wanna
a question
fucking-
like this?
Yeah.
What is the question?
Well, would you eat it?
No.
No, but why are you asking this? What?
Well, you're asking like my thought process of how I got there.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that we have maggots in Swindon?
Well, I was taking the idea of being
Are
kind
you
of
saying, you
like,
know,
trapped in the middle of a country. I was imagining like, well, what if we were like stuck in like a jungle, right?
there's
Oh, okay.
Well,
No
I
fish
don't
nearby.
think you've got to go as far as maggots to find something in a local area to batter and eat.
Well,
We
if you're in the
literally,
jungle.
well, there's like fucking birds and snakes and spiders.
Yeah,
Eat
but they're
those.
hard to get.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, a
fresh
giant
maggot.
fucking juicy maggot is
Yeah,
easy
full
to
of
get.
protein, full of that kind of juice and gunge that you love.
Yeah, like
No, do you know what?
Roundtree.
I'm just gonna go outside and find a cow.
In the jungle.
We're not in a jungle.
The cows, no, not cows. The jungles have potatoes just naturally growing.
No.
Then where are they getting the chips? That's my question. They need something else, like coconuts or something.
Yeah, Alex's
What
plan.
grows in
I
jungles?
guess, I guess they got jungle chips, don't they?
Oh, sweet potato.
They just break the wings off beetles. They're crunchy.
I think you haven't thought this through at all, have you?
Really?
No, and the reason I ask why you're asking this question is because a question like should require thought or not knowing the answer to the question when you ask it. If you ask a question you already know the answer to, you're just fucking wasting time.
No, but I don't know the answer because I feel
You don't
like...
know the answer. Would you?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I fucking... No, imagine it. It's like just been battered. It's fresh. It was freshly plucked from the ground. Freshly fucking... Why do you close it now?
fucking freezing and there's a huge spider there. It's fucking cold, bro. You don't take your fleece off and then open the window. You just take your fleece off and then you'll be colder. Oh, I'm a bit cold. I better turn the heating off and take off fucking...
Can we just like stick
What?
to one thing a sec?
Yeah, so I know you guys would eat bugs or whatever, and fish and chips.
No. You said we would eat bugs because you've always been too scared to.
Me?
Yeah, we've eaten scorpions.
Yeah.
You never ate... You didn't eat shit.
baby scorpion,
Scorpions are actually an arachnid.
If this episode gets more than 100 likes, Alex is eating a scorpion. It's your turn.
Nah.
Yeah, why
I'll
not?
I'll eat a grub.
A juicy grub, not a dried
Yeah,
grub.
but only if I can do that thing where you have like a tiny knife and a tiny fork and you go like...
No, you've just got to put it in your mouth. Pick it up with your hands.
No,
and
I
put it in
gave
your mouth.
my fucking...
Wait, what, a little grub?
No, just the knife and fork have to be tiny.
Oh, okay. But it can be a big grub.
If you can find one.
Yeah, but you got to eat all of it.
That wasn't part of the deal.
We
You didn't eat all the scorpion.
Yes, we fucking
No,
did.
you went-
We didn't eat the whole scorpion.
Yeah.
I ate the legs,
You sucked
even
some of
after
the salt
fact.
water out of its fucking stinger.
I tried some of the paste, the scorpion paste.
Yeah, the scorpion paste was bad, but you don't even know that experience.
Scorpion shell, not too bad.
The scorpion shell was delicious, and I would have it again.
Okay.
Find
We'll
me
see about
scorpion
that.
shells, and I will eat them.
Scorpion crisps. If we can find some of those, send to the PO box. James will eat the whole bag. Unedited.
Yeah, but you need to eat stuff. It's the only jar arc you haven't done. Is
I've eaten
eating.
a few things.
Yeah, nothing that's worth eating. You just eating baby stuff.
Literal baby food.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago. Got a couple more here before we go into topics. Hindu Frap says, didn't James say that the worst takeaway he's ever had was a place called Chicoland? I'd love to hear more about this place.
That's not the worst thing I had. That's the worst thing we had.
But someone actually replied to it saying, it's a place in Chippenham but sadly doesn't exist anymore. I went with my friend once and made the smart decision not to get anything. He had some chicken nugget thing, which looked like some kind of Lovecraftian organic cardboard. Genuinely some of the most mind-meltingly vile food I've ever seen.
So we should probably explain what Chicoland is, because it's not specific.
It's not that one. It's not in Chippenham.
No, but the thing is, Chicoland is a universal British thing. It's like a generic, like, chicken place. It's just Chicoland. You get it everywhere in England. You go to Birmingham, you're going to run into a few Chicolands. But the one we had was in another town that is quite far out of the way. It's a shit town as well. It's not Swindon, it's not Chippenham, it's just shit. But it was like a minimum order of like 35 quid. So straight out of the back, that's like a lot of chicken.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And it was like £35, like £5 delivery. So we probably spent like £40 to £50 on this chicken order.
It's actually making me want to vomit. Actually thinking about it.
We got like every chicken imaginable. We got the wings, we got the thighs, we got all the chicken, all the varieties.
Burger.
And it was shit. It was fucking every single part of that chicken was awful because it was just dry.
It was either dry or wet.
And the chips were just soggy. It was awful.
Yeah.
And obviously, ever since, we've never gone back.
Mm-hmm.
But, so if you are in the UK, just don't go to Chicoland.
Unless it's like 3 a.m. and you've got no choice.
Yeah.
Topics.
We don't have any this episode. Head over to the Reddit section. Oh no, we should get it out of the way because it's going to be like a 40-minute discussion. Jamie, talk about Elden Ring.
Don't do that to me. Can we talk about the bullshit you pulled just quickly in Sainsbury's? That was awful. No, me and James were in Sainsbury's, right?
Okay, so we got to start this story off where every jar story starts, and that's we were going to McDonald's.
Yeah, we went to McDonald's, and then post McDonald's, I needed to buy dinner. So
Actually, this was the KFC day.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, no,
No.
the fart was the KFC day because it was like an hour.
Okay, the day after, sorry. we went
The
to
day after
KFC.
the McDonald's trip.
The day after, we went to KFC and went into Sainsbury's once again, as we usually do.
Yep.
To purchase some goodies and whatnot that we felt as though we required.
Bag of sorts, yeah.
And because we had just eaten KFC, James was finding himself somewhat flamboyant. And
beans.
we just looked at the
skin.
Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yep. So we walked into the. What you can do is save this video if you're near Chippenham. And as you listen to this, while play. So we entered Sainsbury's. We took a right. We headed for
immediately.
the Krispy Kreme section and the meal deal section.
James continues onwards, but then suddenly stops in his tracks directly in front of me, like points his ass at me, and like pushes out
With
a fart.
vigour?
With vigor. Well, with vigor, and he pushes out a fart.
No.
And James was expecting this to be a normal James fart,
Yeah.
which is next to silent, but this thing reverberates through the aisles of Sainsbury's.
What time in the day?
Oh, this was not late. This wasn't late. So this.
It was like 8 p.m.
No, it was like
8
6.
No,
went early.
it would have been more like 7 because we
Yeah.
left at 6.
Well, what was the enemy density like?
Well, this is the thing, because James post shot essentially just bolted. Because he
straight to the toilet.
No, he didn't go to the toilet, but he got out of there because he knew it was loud.
I didn't I didn't think it was going to be loud, so I did it. I kind of lifted my leg a little bit, did it, and then instantly realised as soon as it started that it was no go. This is
And it was a proper loud one. And then James bolted. He like fast walked.
Was
away.
there anyone in the immediate vicinity who saw?
There was this woman directly in front of both of us who faced James fart. Like
He turned around.
like in the most
Ooh.
shocked way, and it made me. I was obviously stood there alone at this point, and I'm just stood there like, oh, like
You didn't say it wasn't me.
I've been left in the green mist. No, because she turns around like shocked, and upon seeing someone where that sound had come from, she turned immediately back around.
She didn't want to stay. Yeah.
What do you do in that situation? It's like it's a societal breakdown when we do that in front of people that we don't
because of
know.
course you're going to react. You hear an alerting kind of noise like that, you're going to spin. You're going to see what.
You don't have a
origin.
choice. Your monkey brain turns on, and you're like, I need to know where this came from.
But then you're in a modern supermarket.
And it's reset. I don't want to interact with fart person.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back to shopping.
Yeah. In fact, interacting with fart person is actually probably danger.
Yeah. Absolutely. But then anyway, no big deal. But the more embarrassing part to me was walking around Sainsbury's trying to find James. All the while, like, I'm pissing myself with laughter. I found this shit so funny.
As soon as I did it, I walked off and I was fucking dying of laughter. I found it so funny. So I was kind of zipping between aisles, just like crying with laughter.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where Jamie's going, so it's just like, one, get out of it.
But like, you know when you're not supposed to laugh?
Yeah, it makes it 100 times funnier.
Yeah, and you're holding it in. And you're like sort of jolting. Your face is all like
it makes you look
smiling
deranged.
and shit. And just every now and again, like a bit of laughter comes out that you can't hold in.
Yeah.
I felt like Joaquin Phoenix Joker walking around Sainsbury's
Against your will, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we met at the other Krispy Kreme
Yeah,
section.
we sort of locked eyes from across Sainsbury's, and we start walking to each other like trying to be stone faced, both of us. And then like the second a smirk cracks out, it just broke us down.
It was
We
funny.
were laughing for like 5 minutes straight.
It was funny.
That's been one of the pros of like the whole like mask business, right? Being in shops and wearing a mask and shit. You ever do that? You're like, someone pisses you off in a shop and you just like whisper under your breath under that mask, "Fuck you." How are they gonna know?
See, no, I'm going to say that that makes you a pussy.
Well, they're not saying it to a 70-year-old woman who's annoyed me. That's pussy.
No, because it's just like, my thing here is that I never get angry at someone in the supermarket. I'm just like, whatever.
Why? What if they're a cunt?
I've never experienced cunts in supermarkets.
Really?
Because I never go
I've
when it's
experienced
busy.
so many. Like the guy with his son who called me a puff dough.
Yeah, you've probably experienced more assholes.
Yeah, I don't know. It must just be my face or something.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that's a little. Also, just side note. Today, me and James went to McDonald's again. We both ordered McMuffins, took out the cheese, put in bacon.
Yeah, because you can only buy from McDonald's the breakfast menu. You can only buy like a sausage and egg, a bacon and egg, or like a
Just egg, right?
yeah. Wow. You can't actually like have all three.
Yeah. So and I don't want cheese with egg. Sorry, but I don't. So I took the cheese out, put bacon in instead.
Because that's a triple cheese fucking slice of cheese, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking...
Yeah, and it's nasty. So anyway, we get our food, and they've in the egg McMuffins, they forgot the egg in both. Yeah, they forgot the eggs in both our McMuffins.
So we just got bacon and we just got a fucking sad looking
bacon fucking bat.
Just like a dry bat. No banjo to it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But at least they remembered to not put the cheese in, I guess.
But the wrapping says sausage and egg McMuffin. The fucking wrapping says that. So how could they be wrapping it in the egg fucking wrapping and not realise there's a fucking egg in it? Actually depressing.
It's dire, man. It's dire.
Yeah, like, what animal do you think could make burgers better than humans? More reliably?
Pigs.
You can explain what you mean by that?
Pigs are sloppy. So they'd make the sloppiest burger. A proper Five Guys sloppy burger. They would smash that out. Okay, no, I was thinking like...
if they evolved into like human. Like,
yeah. Are you being...
I don't understand the question, Francis. Are we talking about the minds of these animals or the...
or the actual body?
Like, yeah.
Okay, I guess we have to commit now. Yeah, so we can still go with James's one where you take the brain of a pig and like...
A
it's
sloppy
controlling a human. Because obviously those hooves, they're not going to work very well. Like,
Yeah. Well, the only
cutting
thing they
lettuce.
can use is their mouth, and that's unsanitary.
I think
I was
a
telling you some pig
pig,
facts earlier.
a pig-brained human
Yeah.
would make a sloppy burger. A sloppy Joe.
A sloppy Joe isn't a burger, my friend.
I'm
Imagine the burger a human being with a fly's brain would make.
A fly's brain.
Yeah, it'd just be McDonald's. It would just be a fucking
It's just
triple
a
cheese.
pile of shit.
No, I'm thinking sugary. There'd be like
What?
There'd be like apple sauce in there.
No, flies love shit.
Yeah.
They love sugar.
Yeah, shit.
You remember in The Fly when he's having a tea and he just keeps putting sugar in? He's like, I love this.
Oh, fruit fly. Yeah, yeah.
In The Fly, does he turn into a fruit fly or just a fly man?
No, he turns into a
normal
blue
fly.
bottle.
Yeah. Flies like sugar. Shut the fuck up.
Horses would make a good roast dinner.
Go on.
They like apples. Apple sauce. That's it. That's all I've got.
So, like, would a cow's like roast dinner just be like a plate of grass?
No. No, that's
What a fucked hypothetical. Yeah, if you took the brain of an animal and put it in a human and had it make a meal for you. Right, you had a topic, didn't you, Jim? I got a topic, James has a topic, we all have topics.
Yeah.
Who wants to begin?
Me.
Alright. Go on then.
Wee.
This is like a community centered topic, right?
It's not.
So I need community engagement.
Okay.
There's no community here to engage.
What member of the community am I?
Nothing.
Can I be like a form? Can I be like a form administrator of the community?
No, because
James used to be the man.
because it's regarding both of you.
Oh.
So it's like a vote
So
sort
you're
of
the man.
thing.
Oh,
Before
no.
I get into it, I'd like you guys to both verbally agree that you're accepting an entrance into this communal contract.
I need to know what the subject is before I agree.
No.
No,
You already agree. You've already told me you agreed.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
I'll agree.
I
then.
agree, I guess.
You agree? Okay. James?
Oh yeah, if you say
I don't
I've
know what it
agreed
is,
already,
but yeah,
then
I
I've
wanna know what
agreed.
it is now.
Yeah, you have agreed.
Yeah, then I've agreed.
Okay, so it's up to the Jarlings now. If you want to see these two lads with mullets,
Oh,
we
fuck.
need to.
Oh, is this?
We need to hear your input. We need you in the comments. We need a majority of people.
So,
like, feel free to be against it if you are against it.
so
This
as,
isn't a beard situation.
So obviously, many years ago, I decided on the beard through a jar vote, and it stuck. So now we call on you again for your support in the mullet. The mullet. Me and Alex to grow mullets.
What this stemmed from was I was saying, yeah, I would never have a mullet because I don't think it would suit me, and I would feel embarrassed because I don't think it would suit me. And James was like, "What do you mean? Why? So what? You scared of what other people think of you? Is that why you're not doing it?" I was like, "No, I just don't think a mullet would look very good on me."
Which I agree.
And then James was like, and then I said, "Why don't you rock a mullet then? If it's such an awesome idea."
And James said, "Yes, I would
I was
if
like,
you
yeah.
do."
Mm-hmm.
So, I basically want to test you guys' fortitude
commitment to the cause.
Yeah, and
But
because
when-
I don't believe, because you're acting very much like you will. Like, I already know Alex doesn't want to, but
Yeah, I'm anti from the get-go.
you're acting very confident here. So this is
To be fair, when we were talking about this mullet, the iconography was, we were just looking at Fuse, and so I was imagining Fuse's haircut on me, even with the grey. That's what I'd go for.
No, but this is the crucial element. There, in certain cities, it's trendy to have a certain type of mullet.
So we need to agree on
who
what
you
mullet.
ask. I don't know if it does work on a certain type of person. But I don't think either of us are that type of person to start with. Also, we have quite strange hair. We don't have the normal like boy hair or whatever that like grows down. You can cut it a certain way.
I don't think people realise, but me and Alex actually have the way our hair grows is actually identical. We have the hair growing on the exact same parts of the head, which is the side here. So
And it's more like wool or something.
Yeah.
It's dense and grows up.
Yeah, and it grows up. So our hair grows the exact same way, and it just has the same. It's quite similar. It's weirdly similar. But that's also why both of us doing it at the same time kind of works.
But to rock the mullet, you need that. It needs to be straight at the back, the hair going down. But as soon as any weight goes into my hair, it curls. So I just feel like I'd look ridiculous.
This is what I haven't considered, is the way our hair will adapt to it. Because my hair is awful. My hair today looks alright, but normally it's like fucking everywhere.
Mm-hmm. You got to think about these things. Like if you find like some good pictures of like mullets that would be like, oh yeah. And then you got to like caveat, hang on. Is this actually like a good idea for me, or is this a model who's had like a professional haircut and then has like a bunch of products in their hair and then looks really good from this angle for a photograph?
Wait, so you're saying there are mullets that look good?
Yeah, I've seen people with mullets and it's looked fine on them with their kind of,
I can
modern
think of
city boy look.
I can think of one.
I need to look what a mullet is. I forgot.
But and there's another thing that always bothers me is that when I was in secondary school, there was someone in my year who would always say that I had a mullet, and it would always bug me because I never even had anything close to a mullet.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like he would repeat it all the time. But it was like I'd straight up that's not what a mullet is. Like I just have longer hair, and that just stayed.
That's interesting.
Mm.
So you actually have a long running thing against mullets.
Yeah, and then compounding on top of that, the funny pictures of our dad from like the 80s and early 90s rocking a mullet.
Yeah.
With the double denim and everything.
He actually, the reason he had that was because he thought it would make him look tough when he visited America.
Different times, man. Yeah, now, what do we need to wear to look tough when we go to America? What would they be scared of?
I support femboys.
Fucking Christ. Yeah. Anything else on this topic then? See what the Jarlings think. Hey?
Yeah, we can always back out.
I knew it. You looked up what mullets are and you're like,
yeah, you looked
no way.
See, fuck, you doubled down, but nah, we're fucked.
Woo.
No, we're fine.
This
I
is
have a
fucking
long growing
exciting.
hair at the back of my head anyway, so whatever. Just get me some scissors now and we can go down.
James just shows up next week in a perfect Fuse from Apex Legends fucking cosplay. It's just perfect, down to the
Actual robot arm.
Yeah.
He's fucking engineered a robot arm.
Yeah.
You just gonna go to the kitchen.
Should I talk about Argy Injury?
Yep. So bad news. Argy's passed away. He's not here anymore.
Jesus. Well, I'll tell you what has passed away. His fucking cruciate ligament in his back right leg.
Cruciate ligament?
Yeah.
It's like an MMP.
Pushing B?
Pushing
Pushing
P.
P ligament.
The pushing P ligament. He's had that replaced.
So yeah, basically, what happened, about a month ago, I was walking Argyle, my corgi and my golden retriever Paisley, and I was using one of those ball chuckers.
Yeah, I was with you actually.
You were with me, so you saw it all. And
it's weird that day I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go for a walk.
Yeah. So we're just in a field or whatever, just throwing that ball around. And because Argy just straight up can't compete with the golden retriever, you got to like throw the ball specially for him so he has a chance. He's small, he's a corgi, got tiny legs, pushes himself, tries to keep up with a 2-year-old golden retriever who's just like an actual athlete in terms of like speed and strength and legs that aren't like tiny. So I guess he like fucked up his leg chasing a ball. He must have like spun on the spot and like just we heard him make a noise. He went like
yeah, but that was the weird thing because he didn't yell.
He didn't cry. No, he didn't make any noise. It was more of like a going or something.
Yeah,
an equivalent kind of noise like that.
Yeah, like when you get hit in Elden Ring.
When you jump off a building and fall up and you crack your legs.
Yeah.
No, the joint didn't make a noise. It wasn't like a crunch.
So that was like a month ago. He's been to the vet a bunch of times. He had to go to a specialist. That's why it's like taking so long. He went to a specialist the other day. Had to go to surgery on his cruciate ligament, and now he's like a little chicken leg. I'll put a picture on screen of what his like leg looks like right now. But I described it to James as like it looks like the Rock's neck muscle. That's what his leg looks like right now. I didn't realize underneath corgi is just a tube of muscle, basically, like bulging muscle.
He's toned. He's a toned dog.
Yeah. And that was me thinking he was getting all fat.
We should shave his tummy and see if he's got a 6-pack.
Probably does as well. Yeah, weird dogs. Expensive dogs. Yep. Cruciate ligament. Make sure you check if you have dog insurance. Make sure you check if that one's covered. Jesus Christ! This damn dog. I swear to Christ. Have you spent more on your car or me on Argy?
That's a stupid question. Actually, it depends how much Argy's meningitis situation costs.
Yeah, bro, we're talking because for that meningitis he was uninsured at the time. We had to go to a specialist in Bath. I think that was like 4K.
So, including my car, I'm far ahead of Argy.
What do you mean including?
Including my car and everything I've done to it. By far, it's a lot more.
Right, like the base price.
Yes, the base price of the car and the things I've done.
What was the base price of it?
£3,000 for my car.
Bro, I think over Argy's lifetime.
But then
buying him.
Well, put it this way, I've spent nearly £3,000 on wheels.
But I just spent $3,000 on his surgery.
Then you've got the £1,000 coilovers. Then you've got the £600 interior stuff, and then you've got the undersealing that's £1,000. I'm close to 10k on my car already, and I've owned it 4 months.
Yeah, but I reckon I've probably passed 10k on Argy. But I reckon it's surprisingly close with those two things.
Plus food.
Yeah,
that's
food.
different because
actually, James is spending a lot
gas.
on fuel.
Yeah. Your monthly costs will be way higher than
yeah, my monthly costs fucking more for Argy's costs, and I can't even get the good.
I reckon it would be surprisingly equal though.
Yeah.
But in saying that, James has only owned the car for like
4 months.
Okay.
yeah. There's in context of Argy's what 6, 7.
He's going to be 6 this month.
I've owned my car 4 months, so times the amount I've spent on it by what 16.
I mean, yeah, they're not like equivalent items. It's just more kind of
one's a dog and one's a material thing, like an item.
Yeah, but one's actually useful.
Yeah. Damn. He's actually my emotional support animal.
I was talking about Argy.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. My car's not useful.
What was your topic, James?
My topic is Elden Ring. I've been playing some Elden Ring recently, and yeah, it's quite shit. Don't buy it.
I think we covered that quite nicely.
Me too, yeah.
Do you actually want to mention it at all now that you've actually played it?
I'll just say...
People want to hear about it.
People want to hear about it?
Yeah, people are going to want to hear.
Last week what your thoughts were. I purposefully didn't ask the question because I knew you hadn't played it.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like Dark Souls 2. It's just really good.
It's like the best of everything combined. What they've done is just grow it. And I'm like 10 hours in, maybe more.
But it doesn't seem like a case of like, yeah, on paper that's like an awesome idea.
No, it's like
in execution, in premise, in fucking all of it.
When I was kind of not excited for the game and worried about it because it was open world. I thought it was either going to be like a half measure open world.
Yeah.
Or just shit. like it'll have the cool Dark Souls castles and shit, but the open world won't be that much. But it's like, no, they once again they've just shown how basically FromSoft is the only people that can do this.
Yeah.
No one can even get it as good as Dark Souls 1 when it comes to making Souls-likes.
Yeah.
And FromSoft have now done it 1, 2, 3, 4.
Their streak is getting pretty silly.
6 times.
That's actually a ridiculous streak of games they're on now.
The only dip they had was Dark Souls 2.
Which has all these caveats and different director.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah. But they've done it again, home run. It feels like a big step for them specifically, and I don't know what they're gonna do from here.
it seems, I haven't like jumped in yet, but by the way people seem to be talking about it, it seems like not only just a step for them, but it's one of those kind of full stop, like, oh, like that's how you do it type things.
Yeah.
Like reminding everyone like that you can push open world design in a different way that isn't like we were just talking about Horizon Zero Dawn last episode. It's fine. It's a polished game. It's well made, but it's handholdy. It's different.
Yeah.
It's following a trend more so.
And that's the thing. Like what it feels like is that FromSoft are willing to put effort into shit that they know not everyone is going to see.
Mm-hmm.
And not everyone's going to see it, but the majority of people probably won't. But it's that willingness to like put the power in the hands of the person who's engaging with it, to take it as far as they want to go, instead of you just being carrot on a stick, fucking led everywhere.
Yeah.
And it honestly, I don't know why more people don't like, or more devs don't switch onto this. Because like, what's one of the best-selling games of all time? Minecraft. That like doesn't direct you at all.
Yeah.
Like children play it, and it's because it's just like open world, just fucking go. You know?
It's because everyone like it's always simplified into its like base. Like Minecraft is just survival game.
Yeah.
Whereas like I guess the expectation for action RPG is like a little bit different in the way it settles. Yeah, seems really cool. I don't know if I've seen a game really be talked about quite like this. Maybe since like Red Dead 2 even.
Yeah. Well, honestly, to me, so far, this game is better than Red Dead 2. And I fucking love Red Dead 2.
Yeah, I can see that.
And
because they get the game part.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It just seems perfect for me. And I feel the thing is, if you don't like Souls-likes, I don't think this game would change your opinion.
What about someone like me then, who I've never been that interested in the Souls games, but I loved Sekiro. I loved the like simplicity of it, and how it wasn't really about builds and that sort of shit. This is more about like more of a classical RPG where you're making a build, you're committing to a playstyle.
I'd say that it's not so much about committing, but it is really that like there's so many ways to play.
You got to learn a playstyle, you got to figure it out.
But you can choose to switch like at any point really. Like you might struggle for a bit. Yeah.
But one of the reasons I actually stuck to Sekiro is one of the things I've been hearing a lot about Elden Ring is that the way like Sekiro is designed is there are kind of like two like early paths you can go on. So if you get stuck on one of the paths on like a boss or a mini boss that you're stuck on, you can go down the other path. So you're not just like at a standstill at a boss and you just stop playing.
Yeah.
Where it sounds like Elden Ring is that taken to the extreme, where it's not just like 2 strands, like you
Well,
really
yeah,
have
totally.
freedom to do whatever you want.
Well, because it's not like as well when you... In Dark Souls 1, especially because you didn't have fast travel and stuff, if you got halfway through like a difficult level, just getting out again was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Whereas in Elden Ring, it's just like, okay, you can leave and just roam for hours and do these little dungeons. That there is genuinely so much stuff in this game, and I keep finding more and more unique stuff, and that you never get used to it.
You were complimenting the like variety earlier, and we've just been talking about games like Halo Infinite or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like repetition, but you're saying about the enemy variety and just like...
But just variety in like what you find, the ways you interact with stuff. The second you think you've like got a grasp of
the scope
of what to expect when you reach like a point. Like you see a building off in the distance. When you get there, like half of the time it's going to be just something you couldn't have predicted.
Okay. And I assume it has all the like classical like shortcut stuff and the scary enemies and NPCs and shit.
Yeah. A lot of the time when I've been like dissuaded from pursuing a certain area, it's been because I've been like scared from the design and the location, like all the tension from that, instead of actually how hard it is.
And it's co-op, right? How
How
does it work?
It's co-op like Dark Souls was.
So you got like place down a thing,
Yeah.
and put like a password on it.
But there are ways of making the game way easier. Because, I mean, co-op Sekiro didn't have.
There's sort of a like summoning type system, isn't there?
Yeah.
You kind of have like...
From what I understand
friends.
there, you can only use those for bosses. I haven't found a way to use them outside of bosses.
That makes sense.
All my thoughts are kind of jumbled at the minute because I've only had like three or four sessions of actually playing the game.
Yeah. And we're talking about 80-hour plus, possibly.
Yeah. And I've just had like huge sessions.
Yeah, it's early days, early thoughts.
Yeah.
And that breadth is honestly what has put me off jumping in quite yet. Because I know once that landslide starts, like it's just going to be game over.
Yeah. No, it's it's far more addictive than any of the other Souls games.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's just that constant like new stimuli. You'd never know what you're going to find.
Yeah, because it was the challenge of Sekiro that I found quite addictive.
Yeah, but that's part
And
of
how
it too.
it always feels like it's like
because
your fault when you fuck up.
Yeah.
That's still there as well.
I thought I got really good at Sekiro, and I think because of that, going back to a game like Dark Souls 3, which mixes it up a bit from Dark Souls 3, it's made me struggle more to understand the combat of Elden Ring. Yeah. So, but the game is really hard. That's one of the main reasons I say it probably won't win you over if you don't like Souls games.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation because it seems to... It's simultaneously true and not true, I have found, about like the way people would talk about the difficulty in Sekiro. It's definitely difficult. It is hard, and it is like a different type of difficulty to like an average game, but it is achievable, and I always feel like I like know what they want from me, but the limitations come from like me and what I'm able to deliver.
Yeah, most of the time. But again,
yeah,
that's with Elden Ring. It's alleviated so much by summoning and just the ability to go and grind, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good as hell. I was a little bit worried at first.
You're not digging it at first.
What? It's really similar. It feels similar to Dark Souls 3, and looks quite similar in places.
Yeah.
And not that that's an inherently bad thing, but with Sekiro being such like a step away from what they got used to doing, I was kind of expecting more of that from Elden Ring. but it's more of a return and refinement of what they have been doing up until that point.
Yeah, because it's going back to the fancy aesthetic.
Yeah,
as opposed to kind of Japanese. Like,
I always remember when the first trailer came out that it was going for like a Nordic thing. Was that it was like that's kind of what it looked like in the initial trailers, but
there's way less of an emphasis on that Nordic. It is still there, but
what's the I fucking lost it. I forgot what I was going to ask now.
it feels like it could be a Dark Souls game in the terms of like the world and everything. It's not that far off. Like especially the first castle you go to is like the way this place looks. It could just be Dark Souls 4.
Yeah. I remember what I was going to ask now. Like the cutscenes in the George R.R. Martin link. Have you noticed anything with that? Because like Sekiro was a bit more sort of cutscene heavy, a bit more dialogue heavy than those original Souls games.
Well, I'd read before playing the game that this was before the game was out, in an interview that there was going to be like more story, more like Sekiro, but it doesn't seem that way at all. Okay. From what I've played, it's like it's.
Have you seen any cutscenes? Are they like introducing bosses?
I've had 2 cutscenes since like the intro of the game, and that's after playing for over 10 hours. I've had 2 cutscenes, and it's just like a boss jumping down and then just saying some like jargon about this universe I can't even comprehend.
Yeah.
At the minute,
the Vati video on it or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, but I love that vague shit.
Yeah, I liked how it was done in Sekiro.
I think hold your thoughts on it until we're going to do a video on it.
Yeah,
kind of has to happen.
Yeah, in 8 months when we've finished it.
Yeah, once you've actually played it, it'll come back. We'll talk about it. I won't, because I won't play it. You guys will talk about it.
And we'll see you after these messages.
Welcome to the second half of the show where we head over to Reddit and answer a few little questions.
If you want to leave your own questions for us to answer, head over to the suggestion thread and ask us whatever you like. Just like Hullery did. This is a bit of an embarrassing one. In a previous episode, Alex talked about a YouTube link younger Alex had hid in an old computer of some scantily clad European woman dancing. He tried but couldn't remember the name, but a few jarlings think they found it.
Wait, what?
And then they put a YouTube link.
Wait, what? You put a link in some computer?
I had to like refresh my memory on what the fuck this was talking about. This is like a really early jar thing. I guess we were talking about something like that. It's pretty innocent though. It's like this French woman like dancing. She's like a pop star from France. And that was like, I took the YouTube link and like hid it in my in my folders, like buried deep, thinking I was like hiding my porn stash or whatever. Do you not remember this conversation at all?
No.
This was probably when I brought up Lucy Ty.
To be fair,
it was from that kind of conversation.
I don't think I was even a part of Jar at that point, so I don't know. I have no memory.
Yeah, I don't know what the episode was or any of that, but they say so Alex fact or cap. But yeah, it's fact.
What is that video? The correct one?
Yeah, that is the video.
Well, I haven't seen it.
I clicked on it and I can't click on it because there's a screenshot here, and I'm not going to show you the sexy video right now. But
well, I want to see the sexy video, Alex.
Well, yeah, hit up Hullery, he can show it to you, man.
I don't know how that's relevant. Why did you even have to bring that one up?
Because I think it's funny that they found the video. That's like crazy.
Such a vague description. How the fuck did they find the right one?
Okay, no. Let's search. I'm gonna search it. Sexy French woman is what I'm gonna search.
No, but Alex didn't say French. He said European originally.
Mm-hmm.
So you
in the original, I didn't even specify that much. I think it's the fact it's been that many years, and the fact that the phrasing of this makes it sound like that it's like a coordinated effort. Ever since then, it's like, what is the video? But yeah, there you go. James is 2005, has this to say. Hi Jar, just a little story similar to the burrito story you might find interesting. So I work at a restaurant in a shopping centre, and one of my co-workers was telling a story to someone else and I overheard it. Basically, what happened was her sister, who also works at the restaurant, couldn't find a car space, so my co-worker looked for a space for her and found one, but due to the size of the shopping centre, meaning there are multiple car parks, she was in a different car park to her sister, so she decided to stand in the spot so no one else could take it before her sister arrived there. Eventually, another car looking for a space asked her to move, and she refused. She said she threatened to fight them, and so the car drove off and her sister got the spot. Do you think it is acceptable for someone to hog spots for other people in a car park? It would be interesting to hear your thoughts on the matter.
Absolutely not.
I feel like you're playing with the rules a little bit there.
Well, to be fair, they work there. But I think threatening to fight someone
Yeah, they did escalate.
normally proves you're in the wrong. You know?
I just think car parking spaces just no. When people like cause issue of car parking spaces, it's like on the not very good scale, you're quite high up on it. Like when you park double in two spaces, or you park on a road so that your neighbour opposite can't ever take the car up the drive.
If you have a huge car and you just awkwardly place it and wedge a third of the other space unnecessarily.
Yeah, just don't bother. Just make it easy and convenient for everyone, because everyone is on the road. Everyone is kind of just trying to do their own thing. So just causing hassle to it is just like...
Yeah, there's plenty of things to stand your ground against, and I'm going to put my flag and fight for my rights here. I wouldn't say this is one of them.
Yeah.
Saying that though, James used to be the worst parker.
No, you can't complain about my parking when it's at 9 o'clock at Wagamama's in Swindon, when the car park is probably worth a couple $100 billion.
About that. I wasn't
because it's so big.
No, I wasn't talking
if I'm parking a little bit over two spaces.
No, this was way before. No, you're good now.
No.
I'm saying back.
Yeah, no, but
with your
the car park. Yeah, and the car park was empty. If 100-car car park has 10-car win.
I remember us parking in Wootton Bassett, and you just go in diagonally and be like.
I've never done that ever.
Yeah, you have.
I've never done that ever. I've never done that ever.
Yeah, you have. So.
Well, pip to the fucking point on that one.
No, I am a perfect parker.
You're good now, but you weren't back then.
No, if you want to be a good parker, never park nose first. Controversial.
Wrong.
But you will always be more perfect. Backing
I only park nose first. I never reverse.
Why don't you ever reverse in? It literally makes life so easy.
I got a dinky little car.
Your car's not dinky.
Nah, bro, it's easy to park and dink.
It's not. Their cars can be dinker. You've seen a
they
dink
can be
car.
dinker. But my car's dink compared to your car.
Not really. Your car's much higher, which is quite inconvenient, and it's kind of wide.
No.
It's a little chubby.
It's kind of like a pug as a car.
It is, but my car's slim and quite long.
Okay,
it's not slim.
It is quite slim, bro.
No, just because it's long doesn't mean it's slim.
No, it is slim, bro. I could fit that car between two pennies on the floor.
well, the pennies could be fucking a mile apart.
Exactly. My car, no, because it's you can get big cars that are wide as well, and that is an era because there's cars bigger than mine. Like mine on the Nissan scale is in the middle. There is much bigger cars. It's quite narrow. It's just long. It's normal car width.
Okay. Mr. Blue Pumpkin has one. Does the Jar crew still do the cold shower thing in winter?
Not in winter. No. Fuck no. Jesus Christ, no.
I can't be fucking bothered.
I'll tell you what I will do that I do now. On this note.
Yeah.
Because I like having quite a hot shower. Instead of just turning it off at the end now I'll get the temperature down, get my body used to a slightly lower temperature, tilt the head away, pour some pure cold water out the tap, splash my face with it, put some through my hair. That's all I need though in winter. Anything more than that.
Yeah, winter's too dangerous. You don't want to give yourself a disease.
You don't want gangrene.
A gangrenous member. We have this one here. I've been very, very curious about what James is going to choose from a Dynam Zero. James has a choice to make. He's now been gifted the power to completely erase any jar meme from existence. Nobody will remember it, including him. He will be free. What does he choose? And if his power of meme deletion was to be extended to all memes, not just jar memes, would his answer remain the same?
Ah, Christ. This is a difficult one.
Keep it simple at first. Jar memes.
Jar memes?
What's the jar meme you would erase?
You already know which one I'd erase. You don't even have to joke about that. You know what it is.
Is it pussy?
Yep. Pussy's fucking gone. Pussy's annihilated.
Really?
Pussy's
Why?
gone.
Why that one?
Because it was the worst.
Not diarrhea?
No, diarrhea, yeah, is shit, because diarrhea is shit.
bro.
It's literally shit. No, but pussy was like the worst era of jar.
Why?
Like, there's nothing funny about it. There's nothing. It was just like, lol XD random edge. Not funny. That can disappear forever.
Broaden it to all memes then.
See, there is some fucking atrocious memes out there. No, we can all have a say on this one. What real memes would you get rid of? What would you annihilate?
I feel like Jim's answer is more prescient than mine.
Why?
Because I don't know memes like you.
Yeah, but
You know
no
memes.
memes need.
I'm
removing.
also...
Yeah.
Because they're all so short-lived now anyway. It doesn't matter.
But like, I actually struggle to think of like...
Think of a meme from a year ago. You can't. It's already gone. It's already annihilated.
Well, yeah, exactly. I can't think of one.
Well, yeah, there's no
When
point. That's what I'm saying. There's no
but
point.
I'm not thinking of recent memes. Because there's some
Okay,
recent memes.
delete Push and P.
There's some...
that's too fresh.
There's some memes from the last 2 years that we see still, and they're the fucking worst ones.
Like what? What meme has stuck around for a year?
There is some memes, bro. You know absolutely.
There's one type of meme I can think of that's like really stuck around, and that's Guts theme.
That doesn't.
There are
that's
like
the best
eternal
meme ever.
meme
Well, exactly.
formats that never go, that are just repurposed. But I'm fine with when they're like just a format. I'm normally like fine with it because there's normally so many examples of said meme that there's a good example that exists, but there's like tons of shit.
Yeah, it justifies its existence.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's
I am trying to find memes because it's just like there's a specific one that's eluding me right now.
No, okay,
that I know
Damn
is,
Daniel. I delete Damn Daniel.
Okay, Damn
Fuck
Daniel
that
is definitely
meme. That
one.
was shit.
That was bad. Damn Daniel.
yeah, that is quite a good one. Was that a
No,
Vine
no,
thing?
we're forgetting. No, fuck, Damn Daniel. Fuck, Damn Daniel. You're forgetting the bigger evil here. You're forgetting the fucking biggest evil.
What?
Pickle Wick.
Oh, so you'd have to delete an episode of Rick and Morty.
Damn Daniel was worse than
No,
Pickle
Pickle
Rick.
Wick is fucking awful. Pickle Wick just does not deserve to be.
No, but
Damn Daniel's worse. Than
No,
Damn
Pickle Rick.
Daniel is worse.
Pickle Wick
Because,
is
like,
worse.
the Rick and Morty shit has had so many layers of like awareness.
No,
Yeah.
Pickle Wick.
No, and to be
gone.
fair, you've never seen that episode, have you? The Pickle Rick. You've never seen an episode of Rick
I don't
and
want
Morty.
to see an episode
exactly.
of that shit.
So you're instinctually against Rick and Morty anyway. So that one bothers you extra.
What actually bothers you about Rick and Morty so much?
It's just shit art style.
Oh, it's an art style thing.
The art style
Oh.
is quite good. I don't like the art style.
I see. So if it looked like Persona, you'd love it.
Yes.
If the dialogue, the voice, everything was the same.
Yeah.
Okay. At least you're honest. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I think we need to replace memes. They all need to be dog related.
That's cringy, dude.
Yeah, dog memes are the best.
No.
And we're talking about good dog memes, not cringe.
tired of you talking about this sort of thing.
Yeah, if it's dog memes that involve pit bulls, those seem to be the best ones.
I think there's memes are not enjoyable if you're not deep enough. Memes are only become funny when you're so deep in the
that's
the
why
meme
they're
hole.
only funny when you make your own ones and make them so only you.
If I was
personally
gonna
can
remove
understand.
so Sibby sad frog.
If I was going to remove memes, it would be remove Alex's influence on memes.
Why?
Because your memes are fucking awful.
No, my memes are awesome. Don't you love that one of that guy like moving with the text in front of him?
That's not a meme. though.
No, not that. No, okay, forget. You got.
No, I know
clearly-
exactly what you're talking
Oh,
about,
okay.
but it's not a meme because like it's not a meme.
Yes, it's what you find funny and you send to
Yeah,
one person that
But the
isn't
word
us.
joke was replaced long ago by meme. They're the same.
What's the same?
meme and joke. People just say, "Oh, I'm making a meme," when they've made like a joke, like a normal joke.
No. Who only?
But it's a meme if
refers to that.
it's like shared amongst.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
People still will say, "Oh, nice meme, my friend." You know?
Nobody says that.
No, they do.
No.
I bet they do.
No, they fucking do.
Nice meme,
No,
my friend.
think about being in like year
Jesus
6 in like reception. Just how cringy it was, and that was without TikTok. That was without the internet. This was early YouTube shit. Imagine if we had the shit we could look at, just what level it would be on.
Kanye memes are actually incredible. Kanye is so deep in the meme verse at the moment. This is episode 264 of Meme Chat. Let's talk about some memes for a bit.
Next question.
Hadara Fist says, some episodes ago, James infamously said that the Green M&M gave him Bayonetta vibes. What vibes do the rest of the M&Ms give off?
None of them are worth talking
Yellow
about.
M&M. Yellow M&M.
No. Bayonetta M&M.
That's the like the Lenny M&M, isn't it? The yellow one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, he's got Lenny vibes then.
Yeah, and who's the George M&M then?
Red.
Yeah, voiced by Fry, isn't he?
Well, no, old
shit.
one.
Yeah, I guess that is Fry. Holy shit. That's what he's been doing all these years.
But that guy voice acts fucking everything.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. Billy West.
How could he do that if he's the M&M?
Well, that's what he spends most of his time doing, being the M&M, but who wouldn't?
Well, yeah. It's a good gig. Don't give up a good gig.
Genuinely think about how good that gig is. Being the main M&M.
Yeah.
They're making a new fucking M&M ad like every 2 months.
Yeah.
And you're like a
especially
beloved
now
character.
he's trending all over Twitter with the
yeah, it gets
adjustments.
political.
Yep.
There it goes. Yeah, which M&M do you want to fuck or whatever?
Oh, green one.
Do you want to fuck Bayonetta?
Nobody fucks Bayonetta.
Would you want to be fucked by Bayonetta?
Yes, of course.
Do you want her to stand her stiletto onto your penis and
No,
she's got like gun boots. They're not stilettos. They're like high heel guns.
Okay.
Do you want her to kill you?
No, I don't want.
do you want Bayonetta to murder you?
No.
What about just choke you with her hair powers?
Oh, that's just part of it, bro.
Okay. Ooh. Nah. Big no from that one. I'm mixed on a dream type feedback, you know?
Dream feedback?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Wait, a YouTuber?
No, not the YouTuber
Are
dream.
you talking about when you get dreams?
No. It's like every now and again there'll be like a question or comment that was like, "Hi, Jar. I had this fucked up dream involving you guys."
Right.
Well, this kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, stop dreaming about us. It's fucking weird.
Or at least dream some more awesomer things, you know?
Yeah.
Jeremy did a drive-by on me.
Skibbity fuck!
Right.
Stop!
What's wrong with your mouth at the minute?
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Let's end on this one. A nice one from Gebby. Hi, boys. I just wanted to say that I've been watching the cast since episode 1 and I itch even longer. I've been thinking a lot lately about how the little things in my life were affected by the cast. I was in year 9 when I started watching, so I matured with you guys in a weird way. If it weren't for the cast, I may not have ever watched anime. I'm sorry.
Sorry for that. We fucked you up there.
Played FromSoft games, and I wouldn't be nearly as good at conversing with people after random topics are thrown down. A lot of my humour formed as the podcast progressed, which makes me worried to show my friends the cast, as they'll almost certainly point out that I'm literally Jamie, as I feel like a lot of my jokes sound like they are something Jamie would say, and I now rock the beanie combo. You guys
Cringe.
You guys have helped me become mentally stronger and more confident in myself, and that can't be understated. I hope all of you fully grasp how much you mean to not only me, but so many other jarlings, and that can't be understated. I wish all of you the best in your future, and I can't wait for more episodes to listen to while I get high and play Elden Ring. Cheers, boys, and sorry for the long one.
I'm sorry that we've had such an influence on you. Yeah. Sorry
Don't be a
that.
douche. All I want to say is thank you, and can you do the same for us? And like make us.
Now's your chance to make a podcast we can listen to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then we'll like morph in. We're like refining the essence of.
We become
us.
truer. We become pure.
We're molding minds to become more like our own, so then we can be molded by our own molded minds, so that we can be a more refined, molded version of the original source.
The Infinity logo as humans.
Yes, we're infinite.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah. Infinite.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Jar Media Podcast.
You're welcome for watching this episode of the Jar Media Podcast.
We'll catch you next time.
We'll catch you
next time.
Hello.
Oh.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Patreon segment where we go over to Patreon and we give you a little good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Patreon
Can we do
segment.
that instead of reading their names? Just go on repeat. Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night. Just on repeat. We don't even need to
Instead
say.
of the patrons.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Morning,
Evening or night.
Good afternoon.
morning.
Wait, this sucks because we always get the same one. There's like no challenge to it.
Good afternoon, morning, evening.
No, that's fucking stupid. Let's just do. How about we just do normal?
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this episode of the Jar Media Podcast. Today it is episode 264. This is the Pushing the P podcast. We are pushing the P. This is the Patreon segment where we go over to Patreon and give a shout out to our favourite jarlings.
Last minute change to this segment. Actually, we're no longer going to shout out Jarling's names. We're just going to say the various names of our favourite YouTubers. I'll start. Boogie.
Markiplier.
Gotta go with Drake.
My favourite is Snoop Dogg.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm
Kevin
gonna
Spacey.
hasten
Gal
Twitch
Gadot.
stream highlights. Kevin Spacey's mine.
Let me be frank. Right, shall I actually begin this then?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Jar Media Podcast. We're heading over to Patreon to do a Patreon segment where we shout out the patrons' names.
To our lovely patron over at Patreon. Thank you all so much, and you are as follows Patreon.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night. This is the Patreon segment. This is the Patreon segment.
Did we mention the tiers and that you got to be a sandy tier?
No, we don't care about this. No, the only tier that matters.
I guess. yeah, I care as well.
Fuck the Patreon. Fuck the sandy tier. Peved Sandy's nuts.
Alright, ready?
Do a piss as quickly as you humanly can so I can fucking introduce the cast 20 times.
Get fucked.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not my fault you piss like a fucking cat.
Ooh, it smells like cat piss too.
It smells like campus too.
Oh.
Right, okay, ready. Big thanks to Zell, Ban Ann, Patreon Sucks, The Scarily Enormous Penis of James, Simon Steele, Jar Media stands for Justified Armed Robbery Media, Balpreet Kaur, James's Australian Dad, Samuel Randall, Joku, Toia, Yaum's Dada's Finger Up Me Bum, Alex and James made me realise I might be bi, Minecraft Sex Mod working 2021, Trey, James's least favourite dad, James's Big Daddy Donger, Sam Kippolat, Ewan James Craig Doherty, James's dad, Krill Muncher, James's dad, Unwashed Reptile, Hayden Johnson, also known as James's biological father. James's dad, the forlorn piss-tater. James's dad. James's dad. Logan. Simsy. Megan. Grace, a.k.a. Sandy Maker. James is dad. Even Pilling. 10,000th time listening to my name being read out on jar. Also Alex Nice Hair. That'd be out of date now. Panzer Kampfwagen VI Tiger Ost E. Perry the Platypussy. Shad Ass Brapple. Tongue Tied. Corey Lado. Since you're now a trio, the Quagmire comparison longer applies. Instead, he is the Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks of Jar. Live action Gromit, the dad of the James that is hiding. James, you better pay that £50, otherwise your dad will be extremely disappointed in you. Fapping and clapping, it's happening. Lapping up sap that I've splat on the mat and the substance is masculine. Travis King. Dildo Dabbins. Literally a patron. Ghost of Kiev. The Trail We Banana. Hello everyone, my name is Random Minion XD. I'm here today to be a little bit random for you. Grant Connor. Jack Price. Kelly Levine. James Quartz. Rauripia's Access Memories.
Big thank you to Stone Weevil, Dankalad69, Bleak Gars, Bleak Gaze, Sketch, James's Dad, Arve Cunt, Ben Baracom, State of Alaska, Harvey Cohen. James's dad says James needs to stop being a sore loser and pay Jamie for the bet, or I'm subscribing for seriously this time. Ooh. Callum Quick, James's dad, Toe Sucker, Lord Chiquita, the King of the Banana Republic, Mr. Chips, beaten, bruised and sobbing, stands as a man, gives him a silver platter, lifting the lid to reveal 2 yellow butt cheeks. Friendship with Mazda over, Nissan is my best friend now. Yep, 100%. El Padre D. James. James's huge throbbing dad. Tony Oswalt. Sad Nietzsche shit. You boy, pick up that pencil or you'll spend your life in Set 8 science, you little shit, screams Mr. Gould, wanking furiously. James's dad. Begone, I say, you foolish savage. I am a god, the golden god, and my rage will fall upon you with the power of 1,000 storms. Crashpunk, a.k.a. James's dad. Cosney McGundle. Snort, James wet the bed and didn't invite me. Oh yes, James, ride me hard like a bantha. Scrat's dad. James's dad. Krusty Kamikaze. Onion Creature. Harriet Broadley. Big Cheeser. James's dad. Tinkles, The Bush, Imported Guest, Tom Bowenack, Gilbert the Awesome One, James's dad, Nate's Minifigs, James's dad, 011IE2, James's dad, aka The Illusion of Free Choice, James's Ramsey's Daddy Waddy, James's dad, Cobalt Wad, James's dad, Drain My Cock Johnson, Chaser the Dragon, William Defoe's Toothgap, Michael from NZ. If James doesn't pay Jamie $50 for the GTA bet, I will cancel my subscription. What to Pornhub? The person reading this is Sexy and Epic, Joseph Jewish Jarling, Jack, Tom Fudging Armstrong.
Beautiful, James. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Fantastic. And thank you to James owes Jim £50. And we won't forget his debt. Piss Drinkers Unleashed. I didn't get the back piece tattoo of Argyle. Aaron Kavanagh. Michael Mann 2000. Stephen is Human. Meekly. Connotada. Butter me up some porn on the cob. James's dad. The final Fortnite skin will be female glasses James. Katia fucking Manigan and wait, where's David Wallace? Did he unsubscribe from us? This is breaking my heart. David, please. James's dad. James's dad. Before I hand this iPad off to you, you should know that I let Pissadick use it, and now it's full of piss. Swish. Swish. Quebec Films. Aura. Keck Flexington. Numa Banana. Ben. James's dad. James owes Jamie £50.
Ooh.
Fiddle, aka the Dreamwaffle 2142. Melvin, brother of the Joker. King Kong Fan 3. I live on New Hampshire Road in New Hampshire.
Nice.
Miggy Mimi. No Nimiri. Miggy Ni Mimi, aka James's Japanese dad.
Ototo-san. Or is that granddad?
Yeah. James's dad. Lilith. Danny G. Bass Lord. Woodpecker from Mars. Edgy Air Wrecker. Roving gang of snack men. James's Bab. Lewis Big Boy Borshro Horsburgh. Please excuse my Freudian pussy lips. James in a Bebo shirt listening to I'm Only SpongeBob. James' dad. Sam. Mordecai Zemains Rise Up. Adam Johnston. Tom Bowie. James's Loves Family Guy. More nostalgia than man. Joel Stewart. Edgy Hecker. James is dead.
James is dead.
James is dead. Followed by James's dad. Big Whoops. Gremblo. Kuta Panda. Lucy Tai is an Asian anal queen. Randy ruins Patreon. Jake Ram. Katia fucking Manigan. And absolutely last but not least, a David Wallace. Thank you all so much.
Thanks, everyone. Nice uptick in James's dad's in there.
Yeah, I won't be like fully satisfied until it's 100%. I'm gonna be.
It's never gonna happen.
Well, that means we just keep trying.
Yeah, and we never stop. I'm shooting for the stars, baby.
Do it like it's like starts way back here and it goes right into the fucking camera.
That's cringe.
Should I just whip out my piss and cock?
Yes. Whip out your piss and cock.